Hey, do you remember when we captured Harry Kane from Tottenham? Yeah. But now with Nuzlocke Rules, they could be the ones to make us release Harry Kane. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Career Mode. Yes, the Pokemon Career Mode. We try to be the very best like no one ever was. Now you guys remember from the last episode, we have introduced Nuzlocke Rules, and you know what that means. Every single player that we play is on the line. We could lose any player at any time. It is going to be nuts. It is going to be nanza. There's going to be heartbreak every single episode that we lose. So the solution is simple. Just don't lose. And thank you guys so much for your continued support on this series. I want to let you guys know that pretty much all the funds that I'm receiving off of YouTube ad revenue, I am reinvesting into this channel. And as you can see, it's a little bit different around here. Yes, I bought some new lighting rigs, and I went ahead and got an easel because my friend made me this amazing thing. And by the way, go ahead, follow me on Twitter. At B-, let's go ahead, at B- on Twitter, where you can get all the latest and greatest happenings of me and random food snaps that I like to do. In the last episode, I asked you, when you critically hit that like button, you go ahead, take notice of which number you are, and go ahead and put that in the comments, and you guys were incredible. Pretty much all of you guys listed the Pokemon that you were, and you guys seemed to have a lot of fun, and it was just amazing to me to go ahead and read it. It made my freaking day. It made me so happy. It was like reading a reverse Pokedex, except for one guy who's really upset about getting Porygon. He was just really mad at getting Porygon. What's wrong with Porygon? But anyway guys, as I said earlier, we got two games up for you in this episode, and they're both against Tottenham. Can they get a revenge? Will they force us to release Harry Kane? Will we get ourselves a Christian Eriksen? All will be revealed right now. Alright guys, but firsty foremosty, we're gonna go ahead and add Mr. Theo Walker, aka Jolteon, onto that short list, and we're going to go into this match a little bit fatigued, guys. We are a little bit fatigued as we go into this match up against Tottenham Hotspurs, as we do sit in 5th place, guys. Not doing so hot, but we are tied on points with Manchester United in the league, so that's not too bad at all. And as you can see right here, they are starting their first teamers while we are starting a lot of our second teamers, so not too much risking on the line. But Halilovic is in there, and that is my beautiful Butterfree. Are we gonna be saying bye Butterfree by the end of this match? And it was looking shaky early on, guys. It was all Tottenham. Our players were just not up to the quality, but Tim Krul, keeping it cruel, aka Tentacruel, was in net, and I felt confident with him keeping out some of those balls. And now we go, as you can see, Roland onto it, playing over to Calvin playing to Engine, who slots it into the back of the net, and it is offsides. So I'm gonna lower my voice a little bit as Halilovic back in it. Look at him keeping a hold on that, but still falls gently to Clint Ninja. Go for the finish shot, and Lloris. That is why he is a world-class keeper, one of the best keepers in FIFA 15. And then it would be Tottenham onto the attack right here. Look at this, boom! I thought that was in the back of the net for a split second, but luckily put it off, and there we go. Halilovic, beautiful Butterfree, fighting for his life. He could be gone right now. Slays it over to Sandro, who is a natural-born striker. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. The defense is slacking off right there. Lazy defending by Kabul there. Come on, you got good pace. You can go probably do a little bit better, but I'm not going to complain as we go ahead and get that 1-goal lead. But it was not safe right there. Christian Eriksen always does be in. He's the one player that just always seems to score a goal against me, but not this time, young Eriksen, as we go into the halftime. We felt pretty comfortable, and I thought, you know, we were in firm control of the game. I went ahead and brought in some subs, and yeah, right here, as you can see, getting over the top, and the prophecy is fulfilled! The prophecy is fulfilled. It had to be him, Christian Eriksen, once again, doing me in. We really need to capture this little bugger, because every single freaking time, it doesn't matter which career mode, Christian Eriksen always scores on me, and he wanted to do me dirty again right here. Crossing it inside to Townsend, but Tim Krul keeping it cool. Gets it away with just enough of the forearm, but it would not be enough. We give up the corner, and right off of that, Paulinho rises above. I believe that is our left back right there, and just shoddy defending. And we were winning this game, and all of a sudden we are on the verge, guys, of losing our first Pokemon in this now Nuzlocke error. Cannot even speak, guys. So it was going to be, my heart was in my throat. We were about to lose. I brought in some bigger names, guys, and we were about to lose. Halilovic, maybe a Clint Injai. Dongu Tofok says no. What do we say to the god of Nuzlocke? Not today. Not freaking today. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and give Dongu Tofok just a little bit. Oh, come here. Oh, that is why you still have that big number 9, big boy. That is why right there. But it was not over. 87th minute, 88th minute. They're taking on and a beautiful through ball, and I was like, no, not like this. Not like this, Tim Kroll. But they get to it, oh my god, and everyone is floundering everywhere. No fouls given, and we somehow get it out. My heart couldn't take it anymore, as we might have just saved ourselves a episode of Bye Bye Butterfree right there. And Dongu Tofok getting it, laying it across. Why did Enjai not just take one step up, and we could have easily won this game, maybe even capture a freaking Christian Eriksen, but it was not to be. But we do get the tie. That was close. That was freaking close. I am not gonna lie, I was sweating a lot of bullets in there, but oh my goodness, Dongu Tofok, you went ahead and saved our booties and gave us a 2-2 draw up against Tottenham, which means that we go ahead and pull one name out of the tall grass here. Of course, as the rules state, we will not be getting a player in the starting roster. These were all players that were sitting on their bench, but their bench is just freaking incredible. But oh my goodness, how close were we to losing our first Pokemon in this career mode? My heart was a flutter. Maybe the beautiful Butterfree was going bye-bye, but now we might be introducing right here, woo, Stambouli.
Benjamin Stambouli, the Taurus-type Pokemon, possesses high potential with great stamina and strength. Benjamin Stambouli will stampede over any other Pokemon.
Alright guys, so we get Stambouli 76 rated overall, but with a potential of 80. Oh my goodness, but now is the time. Now is the time. We get to flip the coin. You guys know the rules already. If it stays blue, we get to keep him. If it is red, then he will fly off into the wilderness once free from the Pokemon. But come on, baby, stay blue. Stay blue. Let's make it 2 for 2. Boom! Bye, Stambouli. Stambouli, no! Alright, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Stambouli. He's gonna be going back into the tall grass, and yeah, but the good news is we get another shot at him in the next game. Yes, we have another match back-to-back up against Tottenham. Let's go. Alright, before we get back into it, I thought I'd throw this up to you guys. Squad report. You guys seem to love squad reports. We're gonna go really quickly through it. You guys can pause at any time and go ahead and enjoy that goodness one. A lot of good people, grown pretty well. Freaking Harry Kane was the most surprising one out of all of them. +30 since we've gotten him, and of course we did get them from Tottenham, and I thought, I was scared, man. It was just like prophetic. We're going against double dose of Tottenham, and Harry Kane is on the line in this match. In fact, most of our big boys are on the line. Kevin De Bruyne, David De Gea, Zivkovic, aka Zurkovic, on the line, as well as they're starting all of their big boys, and it was going to be a match, and we're going to be playing them again in the freaking in the away side. We will be playing them in the away leg of Europa, but now it is into this match. As you can see right here, laying it off the shot. What is he going to do? Lays it off to Kevin De Bruyne, who gets taken down right on the edge of the box, and that's going to give us a difficult free kick. These 18-yard ones are actually probably the most difficult, so I went ahead and tried to do a little bit something sneaky. What am I going to do? Under the net. No, I lay it off to Harry Kane, who fires it, and Hugo Lloris, ever vigilant once again right there, right now. Oh, let's not sing anymore. And as you can see right there, they are on the attack. But we go ahead and wing it back. Kevin De Bruyne laying it on to Harry Kane, who is through. What is he going to do? He goes for the cheeky chips. And not quite. Hugo Lloris, you need something world-class to get it past him. And look, it looked good for my angle. Bounced off the crossbar, but as you can see, an easy save for him. An easy save indeed. And it would be 0-0 going into halftime. And then breaking out in the second half right here, we're going to go ahead and lay it across to Dongu Tofok, who gives it up to Harry Kane, and surely, but Kyle Walker, you can't really see it right there, but on the replay, pretty much saving a goal. I was like, how did Harry Kane miss that so bad? As you can see, Kyle Walker somehow dives and gets his noggin onto it, and then it would be Tottenham making me sweat a lot of booty sweats right here and then it'll be Harry Kane laying it off to Kevin De Bruyne. What does he do? He cuts inside with the fake shot, gets past one defender, takes the shot before the second defender can close him down, and we finally beat Hugo Lloris in goal. The French #1 is powerless against the big, bad Belgian Wolf. Oh my goodness, what a shot, looking like a pure striker out there, but then the danger was not through yet. David De Gea, great goalkeeping right there, sweeping off of his line to able to grab onto that, and that would be it, boys. We go ahead and get ourselves a 1-0 win thanks to Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my god, guys, it's so nerve-wracking playing with that roster out there. I was starting 100% of my first team, which means if I lost, any of those players were gone, and it was affecting my play, I'm not gonna lie, but we pull it out, we get a 1-0 win, and hopefully we are rewarded with something that is worth having that heart attack over. Let's go ahead and pull it into the tall grass. Of course, we do get a pull at one of their high-end players right here, so let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to do the in the hat hype right here. Let's go ahead, do a little bit of the in the hat hype right here, and let's see, who do we get right here? Boom, kaboom, you are Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker, the Rapidash type Pokemon. 92 pace, 88 acceleration, 88 stamina, speedster speciality, and with an absolute blazer with 85 shot power. Kyle Walker is one of the best right backs in FIFA 15.
Alright, so Kyle Walker, arguably the best right back in the game, and we do need a backup right back, so this is a pretty darn good pull. Let's go ahead, close it up, and add him to the Pokeballs. Get in there. Ooh, it is getting crowded in there, and boom, add him to the short list. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Pokemon Career Mode. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed, go ahead and critical hit that like button, and as I said last time, take notice of which like you are, and go ahead and leave a comment down below which Pokemon are you. And guys, I'd like to present 2 videos that I did during the week that were a little bit different. I want to go ahead and present right here. This is the VidCon vlog. You get to see all the kind of big YouTube celebrities that I got to see at VidCon, and kind of what I learned and how I'm going to improve this channel. And right down here is a video that I did about all the latest and greatest that came out of Gamescom that is concerning FIFA 15 Career Mode. And in Who's That Pokemon? It was Tots, Fabian Castile, and a lot of you guys actually didn't get this one. This is one of the harder ones, but the guys who did get it first was BFC Gaming, Sam Dinks, and Thunder Pig. There you guys go. Enjoy the showcase. Oh god, I had burp. In the last episode, I got an offer to coach the Irish national team, and I really like the idea of coaching Ireland, but unfortunately, due to the votes, it was not very definitive. I mean, the majority of you guys said yes, so for Ireland, but a lot of you guys also said, you know, wait for another team, and I wanted this vote to be definitive, so guys, I'm going to be putting it on the back burner. We're going to be waiting for another team, so I apologize to all my Irish fans. I do love all your faces, but unfortunately, the votes just weren't there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, BMIs. Hopefully you guys are having an incredible day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.